Good day, students. Let's learn today the order of operations. To help us remember the order, we assign acronyms like GEMDAS, GEMDAS with E, and sometimes we call it PEMDAS. Let's see what is GEMDAS. The G stands for grouping in our equation. E refers to exponents, M for multiplication, and D for division. Please note that when you have both multiplication and division in your equation, you need to solve from left to right. Next, A and S is for addition and subtraction. If you have both equations, you need also to solve from left to right. Let's take this example. In this equation, you have subtraction and addition. By applying the rule to start from left to right, if you have both subtraction and addition, we will start with 10 minus 2. So our 10 minus 2 is 8. Then let's just copy the plus 6 on the right. Next, we can now solve 8 plus 6. So our 8 plus 6 is 14. How about this one? Since we need to start from left to right, and we have addition and subtraction, then we can start with 8 plus 4. So our 8 plus 4 is 12. Then let's copy the number 3 on the right. Now we have 12 minus 3. Then let's subtract 12 minus 3. Then our answer is 9. Let's have equation with division and multiplication. Let's compute this by doing the process of left to right. So we will start by dividing 20 with 4. Our answer for 20 divided by 4 is 5. Then let's copy the times 10 on the right. Now we have 5 times 10. We can solve now by multiplying 5 times 10. So that is 50. Let's take an equation where multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction are present. We don't have any grouping yet, so we will start with multiplication and division. Let's apply the left to right process for multiplication and division. Meaning, we will start with 15 times 3. So let's copy first the numbers on the left of 15 times 3. Then, let's solve 15 times 3. We have 45. And let's copy the number on the right of 45. Next, we have division. So let's do 45 divided by 3. Let's copy the numbers on the left of 45 divided by 3. Then, let's write the quotient of 45 divided by 3, which is 15. Now, the remaining process is addition and subtraction. Now, we can do the left to right process for addition and subtraction. Let's add 30 plus 6. So that is 36. Then let's minus the 15. Our final answer is 21. In this equation, we have two groups. Let's start with the ones on the left. Let's divide 54 by 9. That is 6. Then let's copy the rest of the numbers. Next, we still have this inside a parenthesis. So let's divide 6 by 2. We have 3. Then let's copy the numbers on the right. Since we are done with the first group, let's go to the second group. We have multiplication and division. Let's apply the left to right rule. Let's multiply 6 times 8. Let's copy first the numbers on the left, which is 3 times. Then 6 times 8 is 48. Let's divide it to 4. Now we still have numbers inside the parentheses, so that is 48 divided by 4. Let's copy the 3 times on the left and let's multiply it with the result of 48 divided by 4, which is 12. Then we have now 3 times 12, 36 is our final answer. Let's take another example. Grouping comes first, so let's solve the ones inside the parentheses. Let's solve 10 divided by 2. Let's copy first the numbers on the left. Then solve 10 divided by 2. We have 5. Then let's copy the numbers on the right, which is minus 2. Next, we need to solve the remaining numbers inside the parentheses. So let's do 5 minus 2. Let's copy first the numbers on the left side of 5 minus 2. So that is 8 times 3 minus 2. Then let's add the result of 5 minus 2, which is 3. Next, we have multiplication, subtraction, and addition. According to the rule, we do the multiplication first. So let's solve 8 times 3. Our 8 times 3 is 24. Then let's copy the numbers on the right, which is minus 2 and plus 3. Next, we have subtraction and addition. Let's do it from left to right. Let's solve first 24 minus 2. So that is 22. Then let's add the remaining number, which is 3. Then let's add 22 plus 3. Our answer is 25. In this example, we have grouping separated by parentheses and brackets. In this case, we should start with the innermost group. That is the group of 4 plus 2 times 8. In this group, we will start with multiplication. As per GEMDAS, multiplication comes first. So let's solve 2 times 8. So you copy the numbers on the left of 2 times 8. Then let's include 2 times 8 is 16. Then copy the numbers on the right. Next, let's solve 4 plus 16. Let's copy again the numbers on the left, which is 9. Then the result for our 4 plus 16, which is 20. Then let's copy the numbers on the right. Now we have only 20 minus 4 inside our bracket. Let's solve that one. Then copy the numbers on the left, and the result for 20 minus 4 is 16. Then let's copy the numbers on the right. So we have now 9 plus parenthesis 16 divided by 16 times 3. Let's go to the next grouping. In this group, we have division and multiplication. So we will do it from left to right. Let's solve first 16 divided by 16. Again, copy the numbers on the left and include the result for 16 divided by 16, which is 1. Then multiply by 3. Next, let's do 1 times 3. Okay, then that is 9 plus 3. We have now 9 plus 3, that is 12. In this equation, we have exponent and two groupings. Let's start with the innermost group. We have 5 raised to 2. Let's start with this one, since this is a number with an exponent. Let's copy first the numbers on the left. Then, our 5 squared is actually 5 times 5 equals to 25. So, let's put 25 here, then copy the rest of the numbers on the right. Next, let's do 5 times 2. Since in this group, we have addition and multiplication, and as per GEMDAS, multiplication comes first. So, let's solve 5 times 2. Let's copy first the numbers on the left. Then, 5 times 2 is 10. Then, copy the numbers on the right. Next, let's solve 25 plus 10 since they are in the innermost group. Let's copy 2 times. 25 plus 10 is 35. Then let's copy the numbers on the right. Next, let's solve the remaining group, which is 2 times 35. That is 70. Then let's copy the numbers on the right. Next, we have division and subtraction. Division comes first before subtraction. So let's divide 70 by 7. So that is 10. Then let's copy minus 10. Now we have 10 minus 10, and that is 0. Our final answer is 0. Thank you for watching. See you on my next tutorials.